We're gonna do the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. We're gonna use that as a primer with translucent powder on top. Now the key with this, a little bit goes a long way. You don't need a ton. I'm gonna go back in with the same beauty blender that I actually used on my face. So I like overloaded the powder because when I start blending the shadow on my lid, I want to be able to move it around easily. I don't want it to like stick to it. So I'm using the Tarteist Pro Palette today. I'm really enjoying this palette. It's just stunning. It's so pretty. So first thing I'm going to do is start with just a fluffy crease brush. This one is from Jane Iredale, and I'm going in with Innocent. So we'll start here, top. This stuff is pigmented too, like you don't need a lot. And the key is to start small and then build. I'm like barely touching my lid, just in that corner there. And I'm gonna start just in my corner so that way I don't overdo it. And then I'm gonna start in the inside corner here. Same concept, just in the corner. And as I know the pigment has come off my brush and I don't really have any there, then I can start moving in my shape. Same with this side. Start moving above, way above my crease. So a little more pigment. And this time I'm carrying the pigment out a lot farther too. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this Mikasa brush. This is the Mikasa 230. Right? Yeah, Mikasa 230. If you notice, my brushes go from fatter to smaller to more precise, and that kind of helps you get that gradient effect. So now I'm going in with Mod. It's this really pretty, it's funny, it looks really fuchsia. Yeah, it looks really fuchsia, but like on the lid, it doesn't look nearly as fuchsia. So I'm really concentrating right in the corner here, and I'm barely touching, like barely touching. And then again, I think I have enough pigment that I'm gonna bring it back over here. Normally I would dip back in. Okay, now that I know I don't have a lot of pigment left on my brush, I'm gonna start pushing it around and then bringing it up where I want it to go. You don't want to do this too soon, because the halo, you really lose the halo effect if you don't have the bulk of your pigment here. In my other tutorials I tell you guys, you know, follow that line and place the bulk of your pigment here because it'll lift the eye. Well, with the halo effect, it's slightly different. You want to create that rounded shape. So you want to start the bulk of your pigment in these corners and then push them around. Blend, 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 blend. That's why I really like this brush, is it lets me push the pigment around and it kind of flicks it a little bit, but it's not like placing the pigment too hard nor too soft. Okay, so this is another Mikasa brush. This is the Mikasa E310. And we're gonna go in with Drama. How appropriate. And again, you don't need a ton. And this, you're gonna kind of bullseye it, like place it right where you want it to go. Barely touch and just stay there for a little while. Really put the pigment down. Kind of see what direction I'm going, right? Now once you know you've lost a lot of the pigment, then I would start pushing it out and around. And pick up a little more Drama. That's just fun to say. Place it right in the center. Now I'm going back in with that first dome brush that I used with Innocent, and I'm gonna start blending. There's nothing really on this brush, and since it was the lightest shade that I used, and this is the fluffiest brush that I've got, this lets me really blend what I've got down. I'm going in with Glam, and I'm gonna start with my finger just to lay some pigment down, and then I want to show you guys a trick to get the metallic colors to really pop. So just with a little bit on my finger, don't judge my dry fingers. And I'm placing it right where I want the bulk of my pigment to be. So I want it to be brightest right in my eye, so when I'm looking at somebody straight on, you're getting that pigment right there. Okay, so now that I have a little bit down, I'm going in with this Wet n Wild brush. It doesn't really even have a name. You can kind of see how flat it is. So then I can go back in with my All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. Makeup Setting Spray is good for this kind of stuff. And you spray it down. Now you can spray it more than that, but my brush is already wet, so I don't need to do it. And I'm gonna go into Glam here. Pick up some pigment. I'm gonna place it right where I want it to be seen the most. And it intensifies the metallic. Gosh, I just want more drama. A little more drama. This is your opportunity to go in and start blending into that metallic a little bit more. So I wanted a little more of that dark purple called Drama. Then I'm gonna go back in with this Mikasa brush and go into Mod, that fuchsia color, and start blending some edges a little bit more. Okay, a little more dark in the corner here. So I really want to accentuate this shape. And then I think I'll move on to the lower lashes. So I'm gonna go back in with this big blender brush. I'm gonna go in with Innocent, which is that first like lighter pink color. And this, you want to connect with this color that you've laid down earlier. This is what gives that halo all the way around. It's the connection. And then same thing on the outside or inside. Okay, back in with this brush that we used with Mod. Now you don't need a ton, so barely touch. Barely touch. Okay, and go back in with this pencil brush and go into Drama. No, this doesn't need much at all. Kind of go up at the lash line. Then connect it with that dark spot you got going on over here. Bring it down a little bit and do not bring it too far in because then you'll lose that halo that you've got on the lower lashes. And I'm gonna place it right in my corner. Again, not much, and connect it. Fluffy brush, blend. Now since this little flat brush is already wet, I don't feel the need to get it more wet, but we'll see. Now place it right where the pigment would match up. Okay, so now that we've got our general shape down and everything that we like, now I want to move on to the rest of the face. So here we're going to go in with the Tarteist Pro Glow To Go. I'm going to go in with my handy dandy Makeup Forever fan brush. I love this thing. 134 Wavy. I'm going to go in with a little bit of chisel. And I'm going to go along that line there. Start in the center gently. Okay, I like that brush for that part of my face, but I like to use a much bigger brush. This is the Mikasa F100. I love this brush because it is just the most essential fluffy powder brush on the planet, really. I'm gonna go back in and chisel. And I'm gonna start that bronzing effect all the way around my forehead because I have a big forehead. So I lied. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of blush on my cheeks because I'm feeling a little washed out because I know I want to do a nude lip, and if I have nude here and I don't have anything on my cheeks, I think I'm gonna feel a little washed out. So I got this in my Ipsy bag. This is a little teeny cute little Cabana Boy from the Balm with my Mikasa F111. Now this is another quintessential fluffy brush, but it's just a little smaller so it can give you a little more precision. And I mean, this is like teeny tiny, so I kind of gotta get a teeny tiny brush. So I tend to make little circular motions, and I want the concentration of pigment right in the center of that line. Now I think I'm going to do a little bit of highlighter. So we're gonna go in, place it right on top, and carry it up just a little bit. Okay, now that I've done the bulk of my face, I think I'm gonna go in with my lashes. These are the Lilly lashes in the style Miami. Oh yeah. Definitely doing the Miamis. Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. This is the NYX lip liner in Sugar Glass. Now I believe this is a lip liner, slide on, glide on, stay on, and definitely turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner. This lip liner is so good the name had to be this long. I'm gonna line my lips with this stuff. I'm gonna go nude. Go nude. This is the new Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Suit. And this is in Nudie Patootie. Such a cute name. Now these are the coolest wands. They're a little different than what normal looks like. See how they got that little scoop in it? But in my experience, this stuff is super forgiving. I like it. It's a little on the cool side, but I'm kind of okay with that actually. I think I like it. So the nice thing about this stuff is it's actually really comfortable. It's a matte lipstick and it goes matte pretty fast. It doesn't give me any crease lines in my lip. You know, sometimes when things dry really fast, it's difficult to get things in the crease. I like it. All right guys, I think that's it. I am really enjoying this look. I love this halo eye look that's been coming out lately. I know it's been around for a while, but I think it's really starting to become a big trend. So if you guys have any questions, please let me know down below. Like, comment, subscribe, because it lets me know that I'm doing all the stuff that you guys like watching and that it's useful to you guys. If you have any ideas of what you'd like to see, please let me know. I love doing this. I know I say that in every video and I don't put out that many videos, but I really love educating and doing makeup. It's like all rolled into one for me. So thank you so much, you guys. Bye. Okay, we're good. And we're back. That's the hard thing about makeup. To each their own.
I forgot to turn on some food on my boat. I need to clean it.
Hey, don't have an accident.
Okay.
I swear. Yeah. Okay, dude, I'm literally filming. What don't you?
Oh.
Okay.
Love you.
Love you. Really, Lash? Are you gonna play me like that? Is that how it's gonna be? Okay. Me and this Lash, we're gonna go have a talk. And it's going to do what I say. So. Now, of course, you don't have to do lashes every day, but I mean, really. Got it. After all of that, I got it. Okay, now we're gonna move on to